Guess what? A state made an oopsie and violated a court order. If Rich or I did that, you probably can guess how it would go. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Silverhand?
Okay, the case we are talking about here is Rigby versus Jennings. It was a case brought by the Firearms Policy Coalition against Delaware's draconian anti-gun laws, which ban ghost guns, which, since I'm a part-time Delaware resident, is near and dear to my heart. So we are going to go ahead and read through the letter that Attorney General Kathleen Jennings sent to the court, because guess what? They actually violated a court order by mistake. How do you accidentally violate a court order by mistake? Yeah, that's a good question, and I don't think I have a good answer for that. But let's see what their answer is, because, hey, reasons.
And let's see. So you want it on September 23rd? You want me to read that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, on September 23rd, 2022, the court entered an order and issued a memorandum opinion in which the court granted in part plaintiff's motion for a preliminary injunction, Rigby v. Jennings. Specifically, the court enjoined enforcement of 11 Delaware C 1459A, B, other law, as well as portions. Collectively, the statutes prohibit the possession of, manufacturing, or assembling of untraceable firearms. Somebody's coming to my door, and I have no idea who it is.
Oh, well, you go do that. I will keep on reading.
Okay, excuse me.
Court right to advise the court that the charge of possession of untraceable firearms was mistakenly prosecuted in family court, and to explain the circumstances. Attack Sub, congratulations on your approval and post that you made ATF do. I thought it was kind of funny. Basically what they were saying is there was an injunction and they accidentally arrested and prosecuted someone for the law that was enjoined, which is kind of funny. Rich, are you back?
I'm back.
All right, go ahead.
I don't want tree work. So to provide notice and ensure ongoing compliance with the court's order, Delaware Department of Justice issued a guidance memorandum explaining the preliminary injunction and referencing in detail the sections of the statutes that were enjoined from prosecution pursuant to the court's order. It was also likely raised at a Delaware Police Chiefs Association as part of their monthly meetings, include DOJ updates on recent opinions or changes in the law. On January 25th, 2025, Newcastle County officer charged juvenile age 17 with possession of untraceable firearm, possession of firearm by a person prohibited, possession of ammunition by a person prohibited, and unsafe storage of a firearm. The case proceeded to family court. In family court, the Deputy Attorney General assigned to the case mistakenly proceeded with prosecution on all charges. To resolve the case, the DAG offered a plea agreement whereby the juvenile would plead guilty to possessing an untraceable firearm because the sentencing guideline under 1463 were more favorable for the juvenile than possession of a firearm by a person prohibited. Specifically,
okay, stop right there. So the DAG is the second in command of the state's Attorney General's office. You're telling me that a major case blocking one of their laws that the DAG did not know about the law being enjoined? If that is true, that is scarier than them actually prosecuting the law, because that means that, like the Mecklenburg sheriff, they have no idea what the hell's going on.
Wow.
The Mecklenburg sheriff, if you look up Gary McFadden's testimony, you'll get a kick out of it. So keep on going.
Where did I leave off?
Specifically. Oh, okay. Never. You can skip this.
Firearm by a juvenile carries 6 months mandatory term.
You can skip all this. Just go down to the.
In reviewing summary report of criminal charges and convictions in Delaware for the last 5 years for unrelated case, counsel discovered the enjoined statute had mistakenly been prosecuted. The prosecuting DAG promptly notified defense counsel. The state filed a motion to vacate the conviction in family court, which was granted by the court the same day. Wow. Wow.
So they prosecuted someone for a crime that they can prosecute, even though this guy doesn't seem like he is a fine, upstanding citizen. But you can't prosecute someone even if they're a fine, upstanding citizen if it's not constitutional to process. There was a court order preventing that charge from being filed, and yet.
So it sounds to me like there are a number of failures here. First off, the defense attorney should have known what the heck was going on, but didn't.
Well, he might have, and like when they offer him a deal, hey, we're just going to prosecute you for this, right?
Oh, so you're saying he might have known? And like, yeah, prosecute me for that.
Yeah. We'll if you want to enter in an agreement where we're only going to prosecute that, yeah, sure. Because if you think about it,
and he can't have double jeopardy.
Yeah. But therefore, it's over.
I lost on Jeopardy. What's the song?
The What Are Yankovic song?
Yeah, well, they didn't lose on Jeopardy, but
yeah, so it's over. So not only does a bad guy walk free because they screwed up and charged him with the wrong thing, they violated a court order, and the courts aren't going to take that too lightly. Too Many Choices said, did you know that violating an individual civil rights isn't covered by qualified immunity? And he is absolutely right about that. You didn't know that.
Ooh, good point.
Qualified immunity cannot, if you violate someone's civil rights, you have no protection under qualified immunity, no matter what they want to try to tell you.
Wow.
But yeah, I do think this is interesting because they're doing an oopsie. Now, if it was you or I violating a court order, that would have been a huge, huge deal. But since it's the state, they probably get away with it.
Huh. Interesting how that happens.
Yep. So that is something that I just wanted to bring up. And there's one other thing I wanted to bring up. I brought it up yesterday, but I think you'll think it's funny. So I doom scroll and I go into people's lives. Especially, I like to find smaller channels, with like 2,000-3,000 people, with like 10, 15 people. I think it's really cool just to sit there and talk to people, and have conversations with them. I went into somebody's live stream and they told me to go F myself because I beg for money because I have a big channel, which I don't. My channel is small.
How do you beg for money because you have a big channel?
I guess. Do I ask for donations or something? Which I rarely ever do.
I mean, I know when it's like the Boy Scouts or something like that.
Yeah, especially since every penny I raise on this channel goes to like different organizations and charities.
Which I don't think people know that. Like, out of all of your activities, you're donating all the money.
Yeah. I have a day job for living expenses and stuff, so whatever. Yeah, because I asked, what have you done for, I just want to know, like, what have you done for a 2A today? And I was like, what? You know, blah, blah, blah. It was hilarious. It was just funny. It was just like, what the hell?
Wow.
All the big channels, you get big, you have to sell your soul. I'm like, I'm not a big channel for one, and no, you don't. You have to good content.
Here's the whole thing. What people don't understand is because like you, me, Dark don't sell our soul for crap. We are not big channels. Like I don't even know what John Crump News is at.
I don't even know, but it's even if it's a big, even if it's a big channel, it doesn't mean that that's also. I just thought it was funny. I just laughed about it. Not even know he's trying to punch me in the face if you saw me ever.
You did send a funny link out earlier.
The movie teacher, yeah, that's funny. But yeah, we'll be back at 5 on Rumble. 5 at Rumble.
Rumble. Oh, I can actually do show and tell on Rumble.
Yeah, you can do show and tell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. 61K. See, that's not a big channel. That's actually really, really small.
And we're all smaller than John.
And Rich, I just want to show you something. I'm going to show you. No, we're not going to. We'll talk about that on John Crump Live because I'll just do a preview. We're going to be discussing why this picture is funny. Well, look on the bright side today, Mark.
Oh, I know why.
He'll be stepping in for Sheriff McFadden.
Oh gosh, it's funny, all the memes, and it's funny that the cabinet, Trump's cabinet, is chill with the memes.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you guys if you want to join us in less than an hour.
Very cool.
And give me money. I have a PayPal.
Give me all your money. All your money.
Give me the money.
Give me the money.
No, just joking. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, what the hell? All right. I'll see you guys later.